The Winchester Mystery House looms before me, its silhouette against the moonlit sky a testament to its enigmatic past. I stand at the wrought iron gates, my breath misting in the chilly night air. My name is Emily Davis, and I've spent years researching the dark history that shrouds this mansion in San Jose, California. Tonight, I embark on a journey to uncover the truth behind its haunting whispers. As I step through the gates, the sensation of being watched sends shivers down my spine. The crunch of gravel beneath my shoes echoes in the silence, and I can't shake the feeling that unseen eyes follow my every move. The mansion's facade looms like a spectral guardian, its windows like vacant eyes peering into the depths of my soul. With each step, I'm drawn deeper into the labyrinthine corridors of the Winchester Mystery House. The air grows heavy with the scent of dust and decay, and the temperature drops, sending a chill that seeps into my bones. I clutch my notebook tighter, the only anchor in this sea of uncertainty. My journey leads me to the grand foyer, where a staircase spirals upwards into darkness. I pause, hesitating at the threshold of the unknown, but curiosity drives me forward, urging me to uncover the secrets hidden within these walls. Ascending the staircase, I'm enveloped by a sense of disorientation. The architecture seems to defy logic, leading me in circles as if the house itself is toying with me. I press on, determined to unravel the mysteries that lie in wait. As I reach the upper floors, the atmosphere shifts, becoming suffused with an otherworldly energy. Shadows dance along the walls, twisting and contorting into grotesque shapes. I hear whispers, faint and indistinct, like the murmurs of long-forgotten souls. I navigate a series of narrow corridors, each one identical to the last, until I stumble upon a door that stands slightly ajar. A cold draft escapes from within, carrying with it the faint scent of roses. Intrigued, I push the door open and step into the room beyond. What I find takes my breath away. The walls are adorned with intricate tapestries, their colors faded with age. A canopy bed sits in the center of the room, its sheets pristine white despite the passage of time. But it's the figure standing by the window that captures my attention. A woman, her back turned to me, her silhouette illuminated by the moonlight. "Hello?" I call out, my voice echoing in the silence. The woman doesn't respond, her form unmoving as if carved from marble. With each step I take, the room seems to expand and contract, distorting reality in ways I can't comprehend. I reach out, my fingers brushing against the woman's shoulder. At my touch, she turns, her face a mask of sorrow and longing. It's then that I realize who she is. Sarah Winchester, the mistress of this labyrinthine mansion. "Sarah," I whisper, my voice barely audible. "Why do you linger in this place?" Her lips part, but no sound emerges. Instead, she extends a trembling hand, beckoning me closer. Against my better judgment, I obey, drawn inexorably towards her like a moth to a flame. As I stand before her, she leans in, her breath cold against my cheek. "You seek answers," she murmurs, her voice a haunting melody. "But some truths are better left buried." I recoil, the weight of her words sinking in, but before I can respond, the room begins to blur, swirling like smoke in the wind. I reach out, desperate to anchor myself, but my fingers grasp only empty air. When the haze clears, I find myself back at the wrought iron gates, the Winchester Mystery House looming behind me, like a specter of the past. I clutch my notebook to my chest, the pages filled with scribbled notes and half-formed theories. As I turn to leave, I cast one last glance over my shoulder, half expecting to see Sarah Winchester standing in the shadows. But the night remains silent, the only sound the whisper of the wind through the trees. And yet, as I walk away, I can't shake the feeling that the echoes of the Winchester Mystery House will linger with me long after I've left its haunted halls. I never thought I would find myself in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, but fate has a funny way of leading us down unexpected paths. My name is Michael Thompson, and I'm a journalist with a penchant for the paranormal. Little did I know that my journey to uncover the truth about the Mothman would lead me to the brink of madness. It all began with a series of strange occurrences, reports of a winged creature with glowing red eyes that haunted the small town of Point Pleasant. Intrigued by the rumors, I embarked on a quest to separate fact from fiction, armed with nothing but a notebook and a healthy dose of skepticism. My investigation led me deep into the heart of Point Pleasant, where I found a community gripped by fear and paranoia. Eyewitnesses spoke of encounters with the Mothman, describing its unearthly presence with a mixture of awe and terror. But amidst the chaos, one name kept cropping up: John Keel, a journalist who had dedicated himself to unraveling the mystery of the Mothman. Determined to uncover the truth, I sought out Keel's research, poring over his notes and interviews in search of answers. What I found chilled me to the core, a pattern of strange phenomena, from UFO sightings to mysterious men in black, all seemingly connected to the Mothman's presence. Armed with this newfound knowledge, I delved deeper into the heart of the mystery, following leads that took me to abandoned mine shafts and desolate forests. Each step brought me closer to the truth, but also deeper into the darkness that lurked at the edge of reality. One night, as I sat alone in my motel room, poring over maps and newspaper clippings, I heard a sound, a faint rustling at the window, like the flutter of wings against glass. I froze, my heart pounding in my chest as I dared to glance outside. What I saw defied comprehension, a figure standing in the moonlight, its form obscured by shadows. But its eyes, those glowing red eyes, burned into my soul, filling me with a primal sense of dread. I stumbled backwards, my mind reeling with fear and confusion. Had I finally come face to face with the Mothman, or was it merely a trick of the light? I couldn't be sure, but one thing was certain: Point Pleasant held secrets darker than I could have ever imagined. Driven by a sense of desperation, I redoubled my efforts, determined to uncover the truth no matter the cost. But the more I searched, the deeper the mystery became, until it felt as though I were drowning in a sea of darkness. One night, as I wandered the streets of Point Pleasant, lost in thought, I heard a voice, a whisper carried on the wind, barely audible yet filled with a terrible certainty. "Beware the Mothman," it seemed to say, a warning from beyond the veil of reality. I tried to shake off the feeling of unease that gripped me, but it clung to me like a shadow, following me wherever I went. And then, as if in a nightmare, I saw it. The Mothman, perched atop a crumbling building, its eyes fixed on me with a hunger that chilled me to the bone. I fled, my footsteps echoing in the empty streets as I raced to escape the creature's grasp. But no matter how far I ran, I could never outrun the fear that followed me like a shadow, a constant reminder of the darkness that lurked just beyond the edge of perception. And so, dear reader, I leave you with a warning, a cautionary tale of the dangers that lurk in the shadows of our world. Beware the Mothman, for its gaze is not one easily forgotten, and its presence lingers long after the night has passed.